Welcome to the round one review of AFLW Fantasy. It's George from Fantasy Take TV. I've given AFLW Fantasy a try and been watching a few games on the weekend and found myself enjoying a few of the games. If you are playing AFLW Fantasy, I think there's about 30,000 people that have signed up. Jump in our Discord. Link will be in the below. Link will be below. Yeah, we have an AFLW section which is way more active than the actual Supercoach section at the moment, given it's off season. But yeah, a fair few people playing that and sharing ideas. And yeah, without that section, I wouldn't have any good team. My team would be terrible basically. So yeah, wouldn't be any good. But we managed to get a reasonable rank off round one. First, to admit it's a bit of luck because a few players, I haven't really watched AFLW much before, or, like watched a little bit casually, but I haven't really taken proper interest in it. But getting to know a few of the players and why a few players are popular. So this is how we lined up round one. Few players were missing, like Sparkus and a Davey, who are easily best on ground in their games, but we'll touch on defense. So I think Allen, kick-ins and whatnot. So good roll down back. Sheeran I didn't see. Evans was really good. If you watch the GWS game, she was intercepting and taking every kick she could down back. It was good. I didn't see Cordner, but apparently with Cordner, they have a few plays returning, so her scoring might go down. And then Charlotte Thomas here. I think I'm going to trade her out. She was on the bench for the entire fourth quarter for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think that was a mistake because she was waiting to come back on. But in this format, prices change. The price changes are pretty wild. So she dropped, oh my god, she dropped 100k. I didn't even realize that. So I think we're just going to jump off and follow break evens and whatnot. And she might come good. I think she will because time on ground was terrible, which I don't think will continue. But regardless, I think we'll get someone else in there. And then the midfield, anyone who played would have realized that the Bowers, the most expensive player in the game, was a late out. And the only real option was probably Swanson, and there was another one from Frio, but I think Swanson was the most expensive, so I just went to her and got a 104, so that's alright. Marinoff was good, Rowbottom was very good, Bonici was okay, and then Smith, I was watching Smith, wasn't very impressed with her performance. The role was good, so she might come good, but had a very weak contested game from what I saw, but it's only one game. She could have a much better game this week. But I'm going to trade. But I think I think it's fine to hold on the bench if you've got other pressing issues. Our ruck line, Hoare, Schultz, and Davies fielded the middle score, so that's okay. I think it was the right idea, but her time on ground was low. We'll field the Port ruck next week. And I think, the Geelong ruck had to play. I think Geelong played Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs ruck is like the best in the league, just about, or felt like maybe top two. She played really well, so I think it's a tough matchup. So I'm going to persist with the Geelong ruck on the bench. And then the forward line was very good. We lost a few issues. Our captain disappeared halfway through the round. We had VC, Marinoff, C, Bowers. Then Sunday morning I checked and my captains were gone. So I just put the VC on Gardner, who's, I think if you don't have her, I think she's like your number one priority. She was getting like 40 touches in the VFL or something. So I would definitely get her if you can. I do apologize. Next door is doing gardening of some sort, or mowing the lawn or something, or using a blower. I don't know if you can hear that, but regardless, Morrison and Malloy they were good. Aaron Phillips was really good. I'm not sure the midfield role will be as good as it was, but I think it will be reduced with a few players coming back from suspension. And we picked Bart as a pod, and she played midfield because in a GWS article they said that she was playing midfield, so I just picked her. I didn't really see her play or anything. So the team's okay. No Prasparkas was pretty bad. No Roberts wasn't great. I did drop Roberts for Gardner, which was the right call, but it was the wrong player to trade out in Roberts. So and also got rid of to free up money. I got rid of Sparkus for Rowbottom, which was another bad call, and we didn't end up needing that money anyway. So on to round 2. Our trades for this week. I don't know if you can make these look better than this. But we're getting it. I don't know if you can see that there, but we'll get in Davey, Scanlon, and Prasparkas, and we'll get rid of Smith, Thomas, and Swanson. I think Swanson you can hold if you went her for Bowers, but I was watching Prasparkas play, and the first thing I did at halftime was check Sportsbet for MVP markets because that's how good she was playing. So yeah, I definitely want to get her in and probably leave the captaincy on her for the time being. Her and Marinoff can share the captaincy, but I don't have a loophole, so we'll see how we go. So that's what we'll do this week. If you want like your rookies, then like the rookies, there's one rookie in the forward line that went up like 200k. I think it's like this one, like Luke here, like went up 180k. So apparently her ruck time might decrease, but she'll still ruck a little bit. So yeah, not too sure. But and then like this defense rookie, I'd like to get Scanlon to defense D6, but just I think a lot of people might be picking between do you correct your field or do you correct your bench, and I think I'm going to opt for correcting the field, which will hurt a bit long term, but we'll get the points on the field, and getting Davey and Prasparkas in I think for me is a high priority. So that's it from me. Let me know how you went. Yeah, we're ranked 584, which I'm happy with, so hopefully grab a hat in this format. It's good to have a good start because usually we start poorly in Supercoach and Fantasy, but not too bad this time around. So hopefully the team does well and we can go up next week. So that's all from me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.